You know, sometimes you'll watch the sequel to a major hit and you'll wonder why, in the name of the ever living God, was this ever conceived as a sequel. Well, the original The Sting in 1973 won Best Picture, but its sequel 10 years later went over like a lead balloon despite a great cast that no one really remembers it. And if you're only hearing about it now, that proves the point. Now, The Sting 2 is a 1983 American comedy film and a sequel to Sting, again written by David S. Ward. It was directed by Jeremy Paul Kagan and stars Jackie Gleason, Mac Davis, Terry Garr, Carl Malden, and the great Oliver Reed. Now, it's 1940. The Great Depression is over. World War II has just begun. King of the Con Men, Fargo Gondorf, is released from prison and reassembles his cronies for another con. Out to avenge the murder of his lifelong pal and fellow con artist, Kid Colors, who was kidnapped, beaten, and then shot. Now, Gondorf's young protege, Jack Hooker, attempts to pull a scam on wealthy Countess Veronique, who instead pulls one on him and turns out to be a grifter herself named Veronica. Coming up at a boxing con, Gondorf's goal is to sting Bo Lonigan, the notorious banker and gangster who wants revenge for a previous con, played by Oliver Reed, and Gus Makalinski, a wealthy local racketeer. One or both of them is behind Kid Color's death. Hooker pretends to be a boxer who is about to throw a big fight. Makalowinski is not only hoodwinked into losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, but he's also talked into changing his original wager by Lonigan. While one gangster takes care of the other, Gondorf and Hooker head for the train station with a bag full of money, tickets out of town, and a final twist from Veronica. Now, I watch it once, and all I can say, I will never ever get 102 minutes back. Box office bomb, only 6.347 million at the box office. Now, came out from Universal, was supposed to be a Christmas release in '82, but only showed up on in LA and New York City on February 18th, again '83. 6 million at the box office. Now, at the time of the film's release, director Jeremy Paul Kagan claimed The Sting 2 was inspired by an expansion of the first Sting rather than a continuation. The principal characters of Fargo Gondorf and Jake Hooker are based on two very famous real-life con men and are totally different from the two characters in the original. Furthermore, the first names of the lead two characters have changed. Henry Gondorf has become Fargo Gondorf, and Johnny Hooker has become Jake Hooker. However, characters in this film make specific references to events in the first film. The entire plot is driven by Lonigan's desire to avenge his losses to Gondorf and Hooker in the first film, which would indicate this film was meant to be a direct sequel. Now, music include Heliotrope Bouquet by Scott Joplin and Louis Chauvin, and the Scott Joplin songs The Chrysanthemum, A Breeze from Alabama, Cleophia, The Entertainer, and Bethina are also featured. Now, The Sting holds, get this, a 0% rating at Rotten Tomatoes. The film was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Musical Score, composed by Lalo Schifrin. Now, The Sting was released, was released on DVD in 2004 by Universal, Blu-ray released by Kino Lorber in 2021. So this is not to be confused with Movie, which was kind of, a boxing plot movie. But like I said, you never see this movie on television. You never see this movie in reference. And Mac Davis did a few good movies in his career, including North Dallas 40. So any momentum from North Dallas 40 a few years before was thrown out the window because Terry Garr was, fashionable and he could be a good artist. But, Jackie Gleason way out of character, and Oliver Reed again is wasted. So a great cast, but a waste of time in every shape or form. Could have been a good TV movie of the week, not a big screen release. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here with our vintage sequels, reviews, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And if you ever see Sting 2 on television, let me know, because it is lost media, because I can't even remember the last time I've ever seen it on any streaming or regular TV channel. Thanks for listening. Bye.